Hey, so one of the big things I'm working on today is document identification and scanning documents. And this is actually, I think, one of the biggest things that companies need help with these days is actually identification and processing of documents, whether that is extracting information or changing it or highlighting it, what have you. So there's multiple different ways that you can look at these documents, whether they're PDFs, whether they're images. You can use OCR, which is optical character recognition, which is basically the way that you're able to find like words from an image. And then there is actually processing the image. Now, of course, third way, using LLMs, but a lot of times companies do not want to feed their documents into LLMs or want to avoid that if possible. So, you could feed it into an LLM and train it so that you're getting certain information and you're saying, oh, this one's bad, this one's good. I've done that as well too. But right now what I'm working on is documents that we do not want to feed through an LLM. So we're doing two parts, OCR and then image identification. Now, it's a bit tricky because we're trying to find stuff like logos or other information that is not necessarily just text. So what I've done is I've started identifying like boxes within the document using the image recognition and then scanning that part of the image looking for certain words. So it's kind of like a hybrid approach, looking at both methods. So again, I think this is a super important skill to have to be able to learn how to identify and examine documents, because there's so many documents and so many processes that companies can automate if they know what their document says or if they know what the document is for and all these different, business specific applications. So I would definitely check out learning about OCR and also about image recognition and image processing. And without LLMs, of course, LLMs bring another element to it. But those take a lot of time. I previously worked on a company that wanted to identify hundreds and hundreds of documents that all look different. And they wanted to extract certain information and identify whether it was a matching document. And we had to do multiple iterations of feeding back the output and seeing manually correcting that information so that we say, is it good or is it bad? And then we're feeding it back through the LLM. So sorry, that took a little longer than expected to explain. And I will see you tomorrow and hopefully have made more progress.